اهلا وسهلا فيكم الى جنشن امباكت. تاخرت لحتى سجلت هاي الحلقه لانه كان في تحديث صغير، يعني عباره عن 100 ميجا بايت للعبه، فحدثت املا في انه يكونوا صلحوا المشاكل اللي ظهرت باللعبه بعد ما حكيت لكم انه كان في مشاكل كثيره باللعبه خصوصا بالاستجابه. فحاليا حسب ما عم بشوف تم تحسين الاستجابة نوعا ما، لكن لسه في مشاكل بالاستجابة. ما بعرف إذا رح تحسن مرة تانية. فما بعرف، رح نشوف. على كل حال خلينا نخلي هذا بايجو يساعدنا شوي بالهيلث. بدي كمان دفعة هيلث إضافية قبل ما نتوجه نحو هاي النقطة. أوكي، خلينا نشوف شو بده هذا صديقنا اللي ضحى بحاله. خلينا نحقق فيه. أوكي، سؤال جيد.
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
أوكي، خسرنا هداك بس.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset.
زعلان على رفيقه. إيه
Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go.
منك زعلان على رفيقك؟
Light.
هذا هو. واو، أنا مبسوط.
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
نعم.
Khaenri'ah didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct.
حلو حلو، شكرا على هذا المشهد، كنت بحاجته.
So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More
Okay.
than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
ليش ما بدك تجي معي؟
You bet. We'll be super careful.
فيه شي غلط هاد.
Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That
لا،
device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
تعرفوا شو؟ هذا مثل الهيلتشرز، رح يضل هون لأنه عرفان حاله نهايته قريبة، فرح يضل بهذا المكان. عرف حاله وصل للنهاية، رح يضل بهذا المكان مع الهيلتشرز مشان يواجه نهايته. هذا هو السبب لأنه ما رح يروح معنا.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time.
بايمون غبية.
You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
انت لازم تكوني فهمتي. ها؟
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
طيب سوف أكون دائما حاضرة.
Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal.
سنلتقي مجددا مع هداك، قال رح نلتقي مجددا معه.
The real reason we came here was to what was going on with the hill churls, wasn't it?
نعم.
We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now, but how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
لازم نروح لعند كاثرين. اوكي، كويست كومبليت. انا بصراحة ليش اجلت هاي الكويست لهاي الحلقة؟ السبب لاني خفت انه يكون في هون بوس فايت، انه نقاتل احد البوسات. الهدف التالي في سوميرو؟ هدفي التالي في سوميرو؟ هون هدفي التالي. هل لازم اتوجه الى سوميرو يعني؟ عن جد؟ راح اكون كتير مبسوط اذا وصلنا بالقصة الى مرحلة سوميرو. ما بعرف. توجه الى ارض اركون ديندرو. انتهينا من هاي المهمة. أتمازحني يا هذا؟ عن جد أنا مبسوط ومتفاجئ جدا إنه راح نوصل على أرض أركون الأرض، أركون النباتات، أركون الأعشاب. طيب، وأنا راح أمشي من هذا الطريق لأنه هذا الطريق هي اللي اللعبة بدها يعني أمشي فيه. أنا في عندي هون برج مفعله، لكن أنا راح أتقصد أمشي بالطريق اللي هي اللعبة بدها يعني أمشي فيه. اوكي، انا مشيت هذا الطريق من قبل، وبالتالي في اشياء قمت بتفعيلها. غابة من التغيير. طيب، تابع خلال الغابة. في هون هذا الطائر رائع يا جماعة. سوميرو حلوة، كتير حلوة. الطبيعة هون رائعة. سومر، أرض سومر.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
أرض الحكمة.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
هذا دليل إنه المدينة بعيدة عن هنا.
Wait a second.
لازم أروح على المستوطنات الأخرى.
There's someone up ahead. Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon?
تجاهلتنا تماما.
Hey, you over there! Could you give us some directions? What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait, could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
يوجد سبب. تجاهلتنا لسبب.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
طيب، سنلحق بها. على كل حال تمثال السبعة أنا مفعله فوق، فما في داعي إنه نبذل جهد مشان نفعل تمثال
Let's
السبعة.
follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
وين ليش هي؟ هي هون.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished.
هاي هي.
Let's go take a closer look.
بايمون أنت بحاجة لنظارات.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
تعال نحكي معها مرة تانية.
Then, it's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
مزبوط.
Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice.
في بخور هون.
Here wouldn't be too bad after all.
الرائحة فيها شيء؟
What's the matter? You don't look too good.
هناك خطب.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick?
شيء ما على ما ليس على ما يرام.
Paimon doesn't feel anything.
تبا فقدت الوعي. تبا.
Happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
تبا خطفوني. ايش صار؟ لسه هلا فتت على سوميرا وخطفوني. وين انا؟ وين لازم اروح؟ ما في مكان غير هون، وما بقدر اركض وما بقدر اقفز. ما في شي غير المشي نحو الامام. بس هاي الشجرة رائعة عن جد جميلة. واو. رائع. هذا حلم؟ هذا حلم يمكن. طيب مرة تانية بدهم ياني امشي ولا عم بكمل؟ عم بكمل طريقي صح؟ عم بكمل طريقي. تشبه شجرة ساكورا شوي الياباني، بس مختلفة. ساكورا لونه أغمق من هيك تقريبا، ما بعرف. ليش في كل هالفترات من التحميل؟ في عدم كفاءة باللعبة.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax.
أوكي هذا الشيء مهم.
Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
عندي كتير أسئلة. أنا بعتقد إنه الشجرة هديك هي بالعالم الحقيقي، ونحن هلا هذا العالم اللي عم نشوفه هلا هو ليس العالم الحقيقي. الشجرة هديك هي بالعالم الحقيقي، واستيقظت الترافلر لفترة قصيرة ورجعت هلا. هذا الحلم، نحن هلا بالحلم أنا بعتقد.
We're at... good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger.
كولي.
My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
شكرا على المساعدة.
No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
أنا على ما يمرأ ما فيني شيء.
That's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
هاتي دواء لأشوف إيش هو. أنا بقرر إذا رح أشرب ولا لأ.
Whoops!
كبيتيه على الأرض.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
هذا ماستر.
Now, The guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
والله هذا شخصيته
This
كويسة.
is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
شخصيته
Yes,
قوية.
please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
اوكي شخصيته قوية هذا الشخص. وتصميمه حلو ها.
So,
نوعا
how are
ما
you doing?
مميز.
Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
طيب تعرف
It
على
is
بايمون
common
وحكى معه.
practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
بدي منه مرة
In
تانية.
hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
طيب منطقي.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
رحت على عالم تاني بصراحة بس ما بدي أحكي لك. والله حكت له كل شيء.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
ليش؟
Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir.
What?
Get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
في شيء مهم؟
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
هذا بيعرف شيء.
Observation?
بيعرف شيء نحن ما بنعرفه. عزيزي نحن بدنا نروح على مدينة سوميرو. إذا ما بدك تحكي لي ليش أنت بدك تتركني هون راح أتركك
No
وأمشي.
need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
اشرح لي
Based on
خلصني.
what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
هلوسة؟
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
أنا بعتقد أن اللي شفته هو ليس هلوسة. بعتقد أنه هو شيء حقيقي.
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So
نعم.
even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
طيب ماشي. راح أضل مسجونة عندك.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know!
أشعر بالغرابة.
That's weird. You mean how you're feeling now?
لا أعتقد أن ما رأيته هو هلوسة. شايفين؟ وأنا كمان لا أعتقد أن ما رأيناه كان هلوسة.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
شيء له علاقة بأخوه. لست واثق.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
ما ضروري
If you
يعرف
stick
كل
to
شيء.
condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
على الأغلب لم يكن يتحدث عن الحقيقة. كان عم يكذب.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations?
نعم.
But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
سؤال جيد.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
بالضبط. خلينا نضل هون.
It seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore.
صح، ما فينا نسأله.
What do you think we should do?
سنتحدث مع كولي. الأفضل أن نمثل دور الغبي. تمثيل دور الغبي هو أفضل حال حاليا.
Yeah, Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
طيب. خلينا نشوف كولي وينها.
Rise and shine! Come on!
صار الصبح.
Find Kali!
اوكي شوفي هون حلوة البناء بهاي المدينة حلو كتير. شوفوا البيوت كتير حلوة. اوكي كولي وينك؟ مين انت؟ كامران. طيب كامران خليك هون، نحن رايحين نحكي مع كولي نستجوبها شوي ونرجع لك.
Alright, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
ماشي الحال. أيوجد شيء يمكنني أن أساعدك به؟
Staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Really?
Tainari,
طيب
we're ready
ماشي.
to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
حلو تصميم الشخصية هذا.
Count on me.
عجبني. مع إنه ألوانه كتيرة وهيك بس تصميمه هيك مميز.
What exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
طيب خلينا نتوجه إلى تمثال السبعة. في هون جوهرة.
The task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime,
وين
you
بس؟
can keep an eye out for anything
من الواضح
unusual.
إن نيتا معلقة في الهواء بشي مكان. صح؟ راح تكون معلقة في الهواء في مكان سيء جدا، فراح أدور عليها تحت الهواء. المهم خلينا نتوجه لتمثال السبعة. وين كولي؟ طيب ما بعرف وين راحت، بس راح نتوجه لتمثال السبعة مباشرة. من هون؟ من هون. شو هاد؟ هذا شكله من مونشتات صح؟ ملابسه ملابس مونشتات. طيب أول شي بدي أخذ الصورة هاي فيو بورت حلوة. طيب هون
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
طيب
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
أعطيني النعناع.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
في كتير جواهر تبع تمثال السبعة هون حوالي، بس بقى جمعهم راح يكون تحدي.
The statue of the seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
لا مو مشكلة.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon?
إيه صح، تعي نسألها.
What's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
لحظة، في اثنين؟
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon.
Okay.
She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru,
طيب.
she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
طيب
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
طيب
Well, and then... I'm not too
يعني
sure
في
what
اتنين
happened, to be
أركون.
honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
طيب شو لكان؟ وين المشكلة؟
Because you two know Amber, right?
إيه بنعرف أمبر.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
أمبر
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
طيب روحي عيشي بمونشتات.
sorry.
فاجأتيني يا كولي.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
بالفعل كنتي غريبة.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend
لا
of
تعليق
Amber's
أبدا.
somehow makes Paimon
ليس لدي تعليق
suddenly
على
feel a
ذلك.
lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
سؤال جيد.
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, So please know that you two have my complete trust. Really, I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
اوكي تغيرت معناتها سوميرو فيها شغلات تغيرت
You
وهي ما
really
بتعرف.
helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I
شوفوا
want
ما
to
أحلاها
ask
الأرض
though.
مروج كلها.
Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
بدنا نروح نحكي مع الدندرو أركون نحكي لها القصة.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? All right, we have a statue to clean.
سننظف التمثال.
Thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
اوكي والآن سوف ننظف التمثال، وهذا شيء سينتظر إلى الحلقة القادمة للأسف. اكتبوا لي تعليقات نصائحكم وملاحظاتكم وهيك، وبتمنى أشوفكم في حلقة قادمة. شكرا لكم للي وصلوا هم، حابب لك شكرا كثير. أنت السبب اللي عم تخلي هالقناة تنمو. أغلب المتابعين اللي هون أنا من غير المشتركين، شكرا كثير للجميع، وبشوفكم في حلقة قادمة. مع السلامة.